and financial support is like giving them the ultimate toolkit for success. It's about improving production methods and making those nutritious native products shine like the family trophy on the shelf. And don't forget the cacao from Miraflores. Not only is it used for chocolate, yum, but it also has medicinal uses. This little bean is really a big deal in local culture and economy. It's like the Swiss Army knife of the jungle, enhancing community pride one delicious bar at a time. Local producers are going toe-to-toe with international chocolate makers, competing in fancy events like the Paris Chocolate Salon. Talk about a sweet victory. This recognition boosts local morale and opens up economic opportunities. Everyone loves a chocolate winner. Cultivating superfoods like acai and kaposu is essential for Amazonian families. Not only do these powerhouses provide nutritional benefits, but they also offer economic stability. They're becoming the new family staples, like the avocado toast of the jungle. And speaking of adventure, the new tourist route has activities that include traditional cuisine experiences and water sports. It's like a family vacation where everyone gets to play in nature's wonderland, showcasing the region's beauty and rich culture. Local fishermen are also getting in on the action with improved sales opportunities. With the ability to export their fish products nationally, they're tackling challenges like a family trying to fit everyone in the car for a road trip, making it work no matter the squeeze. As our story concludes, conservation efforts remain vital. The local community fears that agro-industrial models might upset their way of life. So, supporting sustainable practices can protect the Amazon's ecosystems while still putting food on the table, ensuring we're all singing kumbaya instead of having food fights. All right, families, gather around because we're diving into the exciting world of farming. Not your ordinary farming though. We're talking about replicable farming models that even your pet goldfish would understand. This project focuses on good Mother Nature's best practices, emphasizing ecological methods that not only pamper the land, but also make the ecosystem do a little happy dance. It's like giving our planet an eco-hug and encouraging sustainable agricultural practices. Because let's face it, who wouldn't want their veggies to thrive without wreaking havoc on our beautiful Earth? Now, onto the initial groundwork. Imagine swales, which are just a fancy word for those cool water management trenches. They're like the water highways for your garden. These swales help manage water flow and soil erosion as efficiently as a squirrel dodging traffic. They create catchment areas that support soil health and keep that water where it's supposed to be. No more running off to the neighbor's backyard for a wild party. But wait, there's more. Plans are in place for a fabulous vegetable garden and a forest garden. No magic beans required. These gardens are like biodiversity's version of a buffet, providing all sorts of food resources while enhancing the ecological balance in the area. It's like having a family dinner where everyone gets their favorite dish, leaving no one hungry or unhappy. Who knew gardening could bring the family together like a heartwarming sitcom? Now, let's talk about how our weather can be as unpredictable as a cat on catnip. The harsh climate conditions in the Altiplano, with their cold winters and toasty summers, can
mi pasión y la luz en mi alma. Bolivia merece integrar lo que está unido desde que el mundo es mundo. Bolivia merece integrar lo que ha tenido que parte del mundo quitar. Bolivia merece integrar.
Folks, here, the weather is so pleasant year-round that even the sun feels like it's on vacation. Thanks to its high altitude and that sweet spot right by the equator, this city boasts a unique climate that's perfect for outdoor adventures. So, get your sunglasses on and your hiking boots laced, because Cochabamba is calling. Now, let's talk hydration. Scott has given us a friendly reminder that in this dry, high-altitude paradise, staying hydrated is as important as saying, "Where's my coffee?" in the mornings. And speaking of unique things, you'll find an array of vehicles and brands zip-zapping around here that you won't see anywhere else. It's like a car show, but everyone gets to drive. The architecture in Cochabamba is like a lovely family reunion of mid-rise buildings, parks, and delightful cafes, just missing Aunt Edna's famous potato salad. This modern scene creates a lively atmosphere where residents and visitors alike can sip coffee and feel inspired. or at the very least, caffeinated. Speaking of liveliness, this city is bursting with parks and a bustling urban vibe. It's that perfect blend of nature and city life, kind of like a salad with both ranch and Italian dressing. You've got ample greenery for a picnic or jogging, and the vibrant city atmosphere makes it hard not to smile while enjoying the great outdoors. Now, if you're thinking of relocating, here's some good news. Cochabamba is as affordable as that deal you found on last year's holiday decorations. With low rental prices and reasonable property costs, it's like winning the lottery, but instead of cash, you get a cozy home and a bunch of new friends. And guess what? This city loves international travelers. With power outlets that play nice and reliable internet, Cochabamba rolls out the welcome mat like a fancy hotel. So, if you're a digital nomad or an expatriate, you can easily plug in and work. Just remember, no using the Wi-Fi for binge-watching cat videos during work hours. Welcome to Puma Punku, or as I like to call it, the doorway of the Puma. Sounds fancy, right? This name perfectly symbolizes strength and mystery, just like that one mysterious cat we all know. No, not your grandma's old tabby, but the fierce Puma. It ties in beautifully with the local culture, making it a hotspot for anyone looking to feel a bit of that ancient magic. And don't worry, no one needs a Puma-sized key to get in. Now, Puma Punku is part of the Tawanica complex, which was the place to be back in the day, like the ancient version of a cultural amusement park. This wasn't just a mere pit stop. It was a thriving center of culture and power, showcasing an advanced civilization that would make even today's techies raise an eyebrow. The complexity of this site is like a history book that keeps saying, plot twist. When it comes to construction, Puma Punku is all about those massive stone blocks. Think of them as the heavyweight champions of ancient engineering. Made from tough materials like andesite and diorite, these stones really know how to pack a punch. It leaves folks wondering just how the builders managed to haul them around. Did they have secret superhero strength? Because that's a workout routine we all need to know about. Speaking of construction, these interlocking blocks fit together like a giant jigsaw puzzle. If jigsaw puzzles were made of stone and had a mystical vibe, this seamless construction raises all sorts of questions about the ancient builders' methods. Did they have a magic hammer? Or perhaps an ancient version of a Swiss Army knife? The world may never know. And let's not forget the artistry involved. These stones flaunt intricate carvings and precise angles that are nothing short of breathtaking. You'd almost think they had the world's best architects under their belts. This level of craftsmanship is so impressive. It's as if the builders were preparing for some ancient art exhibition. Welcome to the Puma Punku Gallery, proudly showcasing 1,000-year-old masterpieces. Now, people have come up with all sorts of theories about how these amazing constructions were carried out. Some suggest the use of copper tools, while others go wild with ideas of advanced technologies like sonic tools. If only we had some concrete supporting evidence. Until then, these theories are like your uncle's tall tales at family gatherings. Entertaining, but no one quite believes them. To add to the intrigue, let's talk about the weight of those stone blocks. Some of them tip the scales at a whopping 130 tons. That's like lifting your entire family, plus the dog, out of an inflatable pool. It really makes you wonder how they manage to transport and carve these giants with such precision. It's a feat that makes modern-day logistics professionals break out in a cold sweat. Puma Punku's interlocking stones fitting snugly without mortar is another head-scratcher. It showcases engineering techniques that make today's builders shake their heads in confusion. They're probably thinking, how did they do that? Did they have a secret manual from the ancient engineering club? Such construction methods remain an enigma wrapped in a mystery, and let's face it, that's pretty fascinating. Finally, let's sprinkle a little mystery on top. There are those who speculate about extraterrestrial involvement or even advanced ancient technology, because who wouldn't want a little space alien story to spice things up? But alas, just like the quest for the perfect taco recipe, none of these theories have been conclusively proven. So, keep your eyes peeled for those stone-building aliens, and in the meantime, enjoy the wonders of Puma Punku. You know, when it comes to protecting our planet, the indigenous communities, especially the Guarani and Chicatano, are like the superheroes of the rainforest. They've been fighting for their cultural and ecological survival like it's a sport, making